Hey guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be playing Skyblock Adventure. A little bit different. It's going to be like a 1.12 Sky Factory map, which I am super excited for. But this guy looks like it has tons of mods in it, tons of things to check out, and it's Sky Factory, so I can do a bunch of nice replays for you guys. So I hope you guys are ready. Alright, so first things first, we have a thing up in the left-hand side that says 210 credits. I really don't know what that means, but I'm sure it has something to do with something. Oh, we got a sapling in our first block break. That never happens. Hopefully we can get more, though, because this is going to be the hardest part. And by the way, shaders, I got those going. We got regular vanilla texture pack is what's going on. I did not have a seed, but I think I can do /seed. And you guys can see the seed. If the seed really doesn't matter, we are in a forest biome. I think that's the only thing that would matter, but it's still all dependent upon what your /island create lands you. But this is what happened here. So yeah, I should be able to punch down into this block. Hopefully, it's going to remove some saplings. We didn't get another one, so we have this. Oh, there's a sapling right down there. Actually, we got more, which is perfect. Yeah, we're using the good old-fashioned shaders here, which I've never actually done before, and they're actually working in this pack. I've usually had issues with packs getting it to work, but this one is no problem. I think it's because we're not using the old Sky Factory. What do they call them? Skyboxes. I think that's what it's normally called. But we're gonna do our old-fashioned thing. This does have a quest book, but I kind of know what to do to kind of get started here. But first things first, we are going to get a crafting table placed down. I am going to get another sapling planted, and we are going to turn these into slabs. And I want to get this done as fast as I can because we do have night coming around. So that's going to be something I'm going to do. So what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to go ahead and get as much saplings. I'm going to get a platform built. I'm going to do all that, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, so I got all this done. I think what I can do now is just plant some more saplings, and this shouldn't take too long. We do have 3 saplings now. I was kind of looking, I was like, man, is there any kind of logs or any kind of hatchet? And it doesn't look like this kind of hatchet is the first one we can make. We can't make a wooden hatchet. And I was kind of want to take a look at the quest book. So let's pop the quest book open, and there's a section called Getting Started, and it does go over a little bit saying how welcome to the quest book for Skyblock Adventures. The Skyblock pack was designed for more of a challenge in focusing on progression with Ex Nihilo. So the beginning of it's going to kind of start off like Sky Factory normally does with the Ex Nihilo. And we did get a ward right there. So we got this, which claim our wood. Next, we need to make a crook. And this is something we normally have to do to make string, pretty much. So we need to make a crook, and that will allow us to break more things. Now, I did notice that the Graves mod is in here, or the vein miner, as most call it. But and also we have the twerking thing here. So if we do a bunch of twerking, we can easily get that. Gotta love the twerking. And there we go. We already got ourselves a tree. All right. So what we can do is craft a crook. I think we have enough stuff to get a crook crafted. So let's crook. And of course there is the compressed crook. But for right now, let's see. Does the regular crook vein mine? It doesn't. I was wondering, there is a button in here for that, so that's what I was kind of wondering about. I think this does yield you more saplings. Yes. Has a chance of yielding you more saplings. Also worms. We're going to need those. We can also cook them. That is a thing, I think. I remember that being a thing. And let's see, can we get more? There we go, we got another sapling. So yeah, it's been just a lot of manually breaking logs for right now. That's all I'm able to do at the moment, but it will get a lot better. It does look like it's getting pretty dark, and I don't really have any way of getting torches set down. And I know mobs really won't spawn in this area. I didn't place these down as a half slab block. Just because I know that I'm going to be standing here and I'm not going to have to worry about it. But let's go ahead and take a look at the other part of the quest book, because it is going to get really dark real soon. And let's do that. So let's pop this open. We got these. We can claim that. We get oak leaves. Now we need to make composting so we can get some dirt. It looks like we can make wooden shears, which is good. So we can now get this. So let's go ahead and do this side. We have both as an option, but I know we need dirt, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and do that. So, and we get a reward for that. So 3 wooden barrels is something that we need. Let's go take a look at wooden barrels. Let's see. Let's go to Ex Nihilo, because that is, of course, going to be there. There we go. There's the wooden barrels. We have slabs. I think we have enough wood. And there we go. We have 1 there. Let's go ahead and get 2 more. That's going to generate 3 for us. And I'm going to place them right there for now. And it is getting pretty dark, so I'm going to wait till morning. I'll be right back. So we have 3 perfectly good trees grown up here, which is really nice. And they do give us option to make wooden shears. I don't exactly know what the recipe is for that. Let's take a look. Wooden shears. Okay, so it's not bad. It's just sticks. And a little bit of this. There we go. That's some wooden shears. Does the wooden shears work? No. I did look in the configs, and I didn't really see anything. It's called the ore miner, though. And that is something that's in there that we I took a look at, and I didn't really see it working. So maybe it's a tool specific or certain blocks that it uses it on. But we're going to go ahead and make some dirt. That's like one of the first things we need to make, right? And check our quest book. This does say incomplete. Maybe we just need to pick them up again. I don't know. I think we do. I really am not a big fan of the better questing mod. It's just not one of my favorite questing mods. Because you do have this manual. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Stuff. I don't know. Do we need everything and need to be perfect? Like, I don't even have the wooden shears on me anymore. Is that what it's talking about? I don't know. That's always been a thing. So yeah, you have to have everything on you to be able to complete this. Alright, let's lay these guys back down and do what we were just working on. Filling these guys up with leaves. Or saplings, it works both ways. And getting this done. So I have to break all of this down while we wait for this to compost. It does take a little while. While we do that, we can get some other trees up and running. And I hope these next trees will be a little bit better. Alright, so we now have a little bit of dirt. I have gathered just a little bit. It's almost done. And we do have another tree. Now, this tree, I'm going to silkworm. And I'm just going to add a couple of them on here. And this is just going to kind of boost it and make it go a little bit faster. And the more of those I get, the better this will work and the faster it'll work. As you can see, it does say the infested leaves are at certain percentages. And we're going to need to use the crook. I think it requires the crook on the leaves. And we are going to get some really cool stuff. So let me actually expand this out. Probably one more section. I think that'll look nice. And bam, there we go. And this is going to just help in the long run. After these all turn white, these leaves are all going to be white. This is going to help us not lose items as they go to the ground. It should come right to us though. But the problem is for some reason the void or the ore miner is not working. Alright, so these are fully infested. That actually happened really fast. And yeah, now I have to use the crook on it. And unfortunately, my that mod's not working. I don't know why. Maybe somebody let me know down in the comments. Maybe I got something wrong. It does have the grave key as the part that I need to have set. I don't know. It doesn't have a conflict either. Kind of weird. But yeah, I'm getting it all. Look at this. Getting a bunch of string. We're gonna need all that string though. And we should hopefully be able to get some of the basic materials up, like a sieve and stuff like that. Now, the only thing I don't have is water. And I can get water if it rains in here. There's also a crucible, but I need a torch. So I don't even have access to a torch yet. So that is a thing that I may have to worry about. But yeah, I have to break this down. I'm going to check the quest here in just a second and see what the quest has in store for us. But it shouldn't be too bad. And by the way, let me know what you guys think of the shaders. You guys like this? You like this experience? Does it look nice? Let let me know, because I prefer it, honestly. I really like it. It's really smooth, doesn't really cause me any issues, which is always nice. Alright, let's check this. So we have this one, we get 6 more dirt, and then we get more string, and now we need to make a sieve. And we also need to make water production, which is very easy to do. But sieve, apparently we get cobblestone from that. Yeah, we get cobblestone from grinding up dirt. And then I think an oak crucible wouldn't be too hard to make. The only problem is, how are we going to get water in it? Alright, so it's besides rain, I think. I think these actually fill up with rain as well, the wooden barrels. I don't remember. But let's see. This is all under Ex Nihilo. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Everybody pronounces it differently. And get a Crucible. Disabled by Ex Compressum. Use the Oak Crucible. Okay. Ex Compressum has the Oak Crucible. There we go. So we completed the water production one. And this one we need to make a string mesh. So there we go. And I think this is under Ex Nihilo. We have the string mesh, and there we go. That should complete that quest. We can claim 5 more dirt, and the next we need to get 8 cobblestone, and we get 10 cobblestone as rewards. So that looks pretty awesome. And then I'm gonna set the Oak Crucible right here for now. I think if we put leaves in it, it's going to generate water. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, I thought we had to have some kind of heat source underneath it. I'm mistaken. You don't. So it looks pretty simple there. Alright, so we can put our string mesh here. And we can start sieving our dirt. And see what we get. Okay, so we get pebbles. We get some seeds, which is always nice. We'll be able to start a farm fairly soon. It seems like we're progressing fairly quickly. So I must say, this is definitely pretty quick. Since I've been doing Forever Stranded Lost Souls here recently, this has the same mechanics. So when you get started with that, if you've been playing that, this is how you're going to get started with that as well. Minus the getting trees and saplings and stuff like that right away. That kind of doesn't happen, but it is pretty easy to get started in there as well. Just like this one. Okay, so we have 44. We have one more. Looks like we're about done with this, and then bam. Okay, so we have 44 stone. We have a bunch of other things. What all do we have? Okay, we have all that. And let's turn these into cobblestone. This is 12. Perfect, we got it. And so we get more cobblestone. And now it's telling us we need to make a wooden hammer. Awesome, we'll get bone meal in return for that. So a wooden hammer. What does it require? Sticks and some logs. Now here's where I hope the wooden hammer has that feature that I can use. Does Vane work with this? It's not. So something I'm going to check the configs, and I'm going to see if the config is messed up. But yeah, it's going to take a lot longer if that's the case. It could be that the higher tier things actually require you to manually mine everything. Which, I mean, that would make getting a compressed hammer a lot, more convenient. But what does it want us to get? Dust? So it wants us to get 16 dust and have a wooden hammer on us. So dust is going to take a little bit to get to. But I think we can manage. So this will get us the dust. I wonder if they have the MBT data turned off on the hammer, because otherwise we're going to have a used hammer. And that's just how it's going to work. We're just going to have a used hammer. I don't want to delete all the grass by accident. Oh, this goes a little bit faster though. Still the grave key doesn't work. I might need to get in contact with the dev of the pack and see if he knows anything about it, and see how active he actually is with this this pack. Looks pretty new. fairly new. So it's going to be something that I'm going to be experimenting with. I'll try and get in contact with them. See how that works. Their Discord, they have a Discord. I'll have it all linked down in the description. Of course, I have a Discord if you want to check that out as well. But they have a Discord if you want to check that out. So bam, we got 4 bone meal. Perfect. So I like getting all these extra goodies. That works for me. And then we're working towards getting a Crucible. And the Crucible is going to get us lava, of course. Alright, so what do we get from actually sieving this in a string mesh? Okay, what gets us coal? That's what I want to know. What is going to get us coal? Is there a... This is the heavy. Oh, so we have to use a heavy to coal, I guess. Ooh, we're going to find out some things here real soon. I know getting a chest to be something that I would like to actually do now. Let's go ahead and make a chest. And getting a chest is going to be fairly easy. There we go. And we can store a lot of our odds and end things in here so we don't have a full inventory. We do got fertilizer. We can combine that with sand, I do believe. Oh wait, no, this is just the regular fertilizer. That is the same as bone meal. Perfect. Alright, so it's becoming a little bit dark. I think we are going to push towards the Crucible, if that's a thing. What does the Crucible require? We need to at least get a cobblestone. We need to get a furnace up. And that is a regular recipe. So getting a furnace is not going to be too hard. We do have a little bit of cobblestone. We are going to get a little bit more as time goes on. I'm going to start farming a little bit and get that done, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I did some digging, looked in the configs, and ended up finding out that what I was actually looking for is actually set to use experience. So the vein miner or excavator, which is the mod which actually is called ore excavator, it uses experience. It's kind of weird. So I have to gain some experience, and I think the only way I'm going to be able to gain experience is through the furnace. So at least early game as of right now. I mean, I could easily make a dark room, but I'm going to save that for probably next episode. I'm not going to make a dark room quite yet, but I do have water. It did start raining on me. That's why this one has some solid in it, and this one has completely. This one I used only leaves. This one actually filled up when it started raining, which is kind of nice. I haven't actually started sieving any of the dirt that I have processed. Really, I don't need that much more. I just need to gather a couple more pebbles. And then I think after I have a couple more pebbles, I should be able to get a furnace up and running, because we have the stuff for that. And we have wood, so that should be easy. The only other thing that I have to get is clay. And I need water, and I need an infinite water source, but I also need a bucket. So I think that's probably going to be a part of the quest, I hope. If not, I just go ahead and do it myself, which doesn't take much time. So this is different types of seeds, it looks like, from different types of plants. We do have some melon seeds. I really need to get a farm up and running really quick, because I'm going to start starving before long. So let's go ahead and get the rest of our cobblestone out of here. We should be able to make a furnace fairly easy. Bam, there's our furnace. And we'll slap that puppy down right here. And yeah, we have the ability to get some coal now. I know I'm probably going to get yelled at. I should be using this other things. Probably sticks. What's better? Let's take a look. So this is 300 burn time. Sticks are 100 apiece, so whenever you do this, it's actually 600, whereas this would actually be 400. So it's better for me to use wood. And this is 300 as well. So it's better for me just to use regular oak planks. That doubles the burn rate on this. Actually, more than doubles. It quadruples, right? This is 300 apiece. This is 300. So yeah, 4 times the burn rate. We turn it into wood. So there we go. That's exactly what I'll end up doing. So that gets us our first piece of charcoal that we can use to make a torch. And we're going to need the torch here in a minute. So I want to take this. We got 4 torches. So just keep that in mind that we do have those, and we have all these plants as well. We have diorite, andesite, and graphite, which can all be used to make furnaces as well. So We could easily have 2 furnaces going right now, I think. This could be turned into... Oh, no. What is this? Oh, it takes a full thing to get that turned in. Oh, well. Not worried about that, then. So we do have our 1 furnace here. So you look at our quest book. We need to make the Crucible. Now, the Crucible requires porcelain, which requires bone meal. So, is this actually... Okay, so they gave us the bone meal. As long as we didn't use the bone meal, I think we have enough bone meal. But we need to make clay. And we also need to make a bucket, I do believe. Right? Can we make a unfired clay bucket? Yes, we can, but we need clay first. How are we going to manage this? Is there a bowl? Can this be used? We have regular soup bowls. Come on now. Nothing actually requires a bowl. Huh. Alright, let's check. Does it say anything about what we need? Okay, when you place a crucible over a torch and add cobblestone, it makes lava, which I know that. And it tells us uranium, lava, and torches. Okay. But getting a bucket. The only one I can think of is the clay bucket. We could probably get iron made. I didn't think about that. I think we can get iron, right? So we can skip the clay section entirely. Maybe not. I thought I was seeing what this is made from. Smelting up iron chunks. That comes from this, which comes from gravel. Okay, so we can get gravel down, and I think that would work. That's not going to be too hard. So we can turn all of this into gravel, and we can try and sieve some gravel and hopefully get 3 pieces of iron. That seems to be the only way to do this. Because we can't transfer our water. There's no way of transferring this water. Once I move both of these, I'll have infinite water. So that's not an issue. I also need to be keeping up with my dirt. We are going to have to sieve a lot of that. Might as well get some more trees growing as well. And I can probably make some more spots for dirt over here, or for trees over here. So we have some more room. There we go. Perfect. Now as we sieve, we should get some stuff. And what we're looking for is, of course, the iron. I don't know what percentage the iron is. It should be pretty high up there, I think. I don't know. It didn't seem like it in Lost Souls, so he didn't even get anything there. We didn't get a single piece of iron from the looks of it. Huh. Yeah, no iron. So my thinking, is there a better way of getting this? Because I know that... we can't do that. Can't do that. Yeah, the only way is to let these fill up with water from it raining. I think these can fill up with water while it rains. Otherwise, I can't do anything with them. Can the wooden barrels even accept water? They do say tank. They do have a fluid. Okay, so I think that's what's going to happen. I'll have to wait for it to rain. Perfect. Alright, so it just started to rain, and rain does look a little bit weird, but as you can see, it does shine. I love that shine. Like, it shines off the wood. Like, it creates some kind of spectral map that lets the light shine when it's raining. That is really cool. It is pretty dark now, I just must say, but it did fill up these wooden barrels. So you know what that means? That means we can fill them with clay. So, or fill them with dust. And that'll turn into clay. Just like that. So now it's clay. and I can keep doing this. I think I'm going to do it, let this fill up while it's raining, and keep doing this. I did cover these because I knew that these are going to fill up, and I want these to be my dirt. I don't want any residual water left in these barrels. And I think you can actually scoop water out of these as well. You don't have to use the Crucible. You can wait for it to rain like I did. But yeah, it totally does help. But I'm going to be right back once the weather kind of clears out, and hopefully we can get somewhere from there. So I did notice that I did get some flint. So I should be able to make a flint pick, right? Is that a thing? A flint axe? It totally is. It totally is a flint axe. And this is going to let me mine it a little bit faster. Perfect. I still can't... No, I still can't vein mine or miner or whatever it's called. Still can't do that, but it still beats using my fist. This is a lot faster, actually. So yeah, the weather did clear out. We do have some things going here. And especially now that we have a tool, it definitely makes life a lot easier. And we do have clay, so getting that bucket is not going to be difficult at all anymore. I think we could have that bucket in no time, especially that we have the bone mill. And the clay bucket, I don't think we have to use bone mill. We just need to use clay, right? We can't. Oh, can we craft it? Yeah, we can. We don't have to break it manually. Perfect. So that's going to get us a bucket, unfire clay bucket. Let's go ahead and fire that bad boy. And we'll get a regular bucket, and then finding somewhere to put water. Where can we put water? You know, we can put it anywhere, really. How about right in this corner? There's really nothing going on right here, so we could just place water right here and create a infinite water source. I do think that it does. I think it does need blocks underneath it. So I am going to make sure that is set up. Just like that. And to make it look all nice and stuff, I'm going to enclose it. For the most part. For what I actually can. I can't really enclose this side, I don't think. I could. Yeah, I could. Let me just break this. There we go. And yeah, I'm going to enclose this side. Same with this. Close this one. And there we go. We're good to go. So water's going to go in here. Make things look a lot nicer. Perfect. Throw in the slabs. Did not want to do that. Goodness. And there we go. Perfect. Nice little hole. This is done. This should hold water and be reusable, right? There we go. Oh man, you gotta love the water textures. That is just fantastic. Wow. I love it. I love it. I love shaders, man. That does make a world of a difference. Man, are they pretty. Okay. So that's done. Now, we need to make the porcelain, right? So to porcelain, we take the clay, mix it with the bone mill, and we get 4 porcelain. Oh boy. So how are we going to actually get our other bone mill? Is this part of Ex Nihilo, right? Sieving. We get it from sieving dust. Perfect. We have dust on us. Oh boy, this is going to be probably not a high chance, right? Yeah, probably a low chance of getting bone meal, so we're going to have to sieve a lot of it. Oh man, this is going to be rough. That is the thing with Ex Nihilo. There is a lot of grinding. But I think with shaders, man, it's almost peaceful. Alright, did we get any bone meal? We didn't. So I'm trying to think, is there any... No, it's only this way. For now, and until the heavy sieve, but that's a 20% chance. This is a 20% chance. Surprised we didn't get it. I guess we need 20 to guarantee us 1. 20 dust to guarantee 1. And with us not getting any experience, that is going to be rough. Okay. So, we do have a little bit of chunks, right? Do we have at least 1 chunk? Full one? No? We do. Lead ore. So this will give us lead ore. Will this give us some kind of experience? Because if we can get just a little bit of experience, we can start vein mining, pretty much. A little bit, anyways. No, that doesn't give us experience. Well, I think we're going to have to build a dark room. And that's not going to be too difficult for us to do. I think we're going to work on that next episode. This has been a quite good episode. First episode, I must say. And I don't know about you guys, but we've gotten pretty far. Then we got far enough for my liking. We are almost to the point of getting ourselves lava and making a cobblestone generator. So we're pretty far. I think the next step is going to be actually making a mob farm. Because we just simply cannot sustain without bone meal. And I think we're going to need bone meal. So we're going to need bone. We're going to need skeletons. I think. Yeah, because there's really no other way. Pretty much no other way. Unless there's some sort of quest that I'm missing. But I'm not. So I think we're pretty good. I'm surprised it doesn't tell us in one of the quests that, hey, you're going to need to get bone meal and bounce further. But it does, of course, say down here, if you are experienced with the MODPACK or Skyblocks in general, we suggest you ignore the guidebook and progress your own way. So yeah, that is something, and it does say. But I'm going to follow some of the quests, at least so I can gain those juicy rewards. It does actually help progress a little bit. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this episode, please remember to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. Also, links down in the description below if you guys have not checked those out before. There's some awesome stuff, such as Discord and Patreon links, and a HumbleBundle link if you guys are interested in things like that. All kinds of goodies, and as always, thanks for watching.